Hey guys, good morning. Today is August 15th, 2024. It's about 10 a.m. market time. We had some issues with the stream this morning, so we're starting a little late. So get you guys caught up on what's going on. We are in 5 positions right now. I got a long on Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, and PLTR, which PLTR might cut soon. Walmart is the only short that I have on for the day. Amazon and Nvidia my biggest winners so far, and I'm looking to exit some Nvidia here. I do look for 1-to-1 and 2-to-1 for my exits, so try to stay patient and wait. It's hard to do that sometimes. So PLTR not looking that great, rejecting this 3140 area, and that's also kind of the high from yesterday too, 3137. So I'm gonna give it till VWAP. If VWAP doesn't hold, then I think it's a pretty clear exit, but we do need to give these trades some room to work, because just going in and out is not the best thing that I've found in my experience. If I don't let the trades work, then end up getting chopped up, right? So it's with my strategy, it's important to have stops in and then let the trades work, and that's what's working for me. So got to do what works, right? Let's zoom in a little bit more on these charts, get a better idea of what's happening here with these candlesticks. So you guys can have a better view of the volume as well. See if that's better. Boom, we just took an exit here on Nvidia. Took an exit here at 120.62, got half of my position out. PLTR, watching it really closely here. We can't hold over that 3120, which, yeah, I'm not going to give it too much room to go against me. I can always get back in long if I'm wrong, but the market is up today. We are looking pretty strong. SPY is up 1.2%. And keeping a close eye on PLTR to get out of that long. It can't hold this line here. Watching. Everything seems to be pulling back here. Amazon also pulling back, which is okay because I'm going to give that one a lot of room. Our entry's pretty good. I did add to Amazon. So we're doing okay. Amazon's up 3.3% today. The market's up. Big pullback here in the SPY now. We're gonna have to keep a close eye here and see if our long positions hold. So, and I'm really looking for a hold of the VWAP here on a lot of these tickers, or over under VWAP. So, you know, maybe we dip below VWAP and then bounce rubber band up. Obviously, that's the action that I would look for to continue to stay in the long. So if you don't get that rubber band action off the VWAP or the EMAs here, like for example on Amazon, the 20 EMA is right there as well. So, and we are getting that spring action, right? Whoa, we are getting that spring action here. I don't want to speak too soon, but that was pretty big bounce there on SPY, wicking right off the previous lows there at 549. So let's see if we continue that. Keeping a close eye on my open positions right now, which are Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, PLTR longs. And then I do have a short on Walmart, WMT. Alright, what's going on here, folks? What's going on? Nice bounce on PLTR. Amazon held the VWAP. So did Nvidia. Now the question is, do I want to add to any of these? Ooh, Apple, very nice. Apple's looking amazingly strong right now. Really like the way Apple looks. I am long Apple from 223.80s. Looking to take some Apple off right over the higher days. I'll take some off. Walmart, not dumping like I would hope it would, but you know, it may not dump. It's up a lot on the day. It's up 6.6%. The RVol's like 500%. It's doing a lot of volume today, so it could be one of those days where it just goes sideways. So or chops around, one of those. But I have my stops in place, so we will keep a close eye on these. Palantir's looking good. It's got good volume today as well, but it seems to have a lot of trouble getting over the highs here. Like 3140s is like, man. Amazon dipping some more. Okay, here we go. Got a big bounce up here on a lot of tickers. Nvidia, super nice bounce here off the 20. I'm only showing 4 charts because I think might have been too much to show 12 charts, but if I get any comments showing that, telling me that you guys want to see more charts, I'll be happy to post more. But if you're watching this on a mobile phone, then it's kind of hard to see more than 4 charts, I think. Tesla was a big miss of the day. Tesla was the big miss of the day here. Take a look at Tesla. Just smooth. Just a nice move upside. Look at the daily. Yeah, really nice. On the daily, just curling up and is getting into this level here, 215.24. So we'll keep an eye on that. It might hit it today. It's very close, only $2 away. So Can look at all of these on the daily and see what they look like. Amazon, interesting. Amazon gapping right into that resistance, which is support from this day, July 25th. So, you know, this might be interesting here. We need to keep this in mind, that this might act as resistance for today. But the market just gapping up into no man's land over here with a lot of room either way, right? It's got room to the downside and room to the upside. So Palantir also super strong. This is over the yearly highs, I believe. Yeah, definitely a 52-week high. So fairly strong across the board here. Alright, so as far as our positions go,
Meet Asana, a work management platform that helps
Walmart is a
companies get more
short
done
that
and save more
we
time.
have on right now.
Teams can stay connected while they track
And
updates and visualize timelines.
let's put
Asana,
that back
a
on the
smarter way to
screen
work.
for you
Try it
guys.
for free today at asana.com.
Okay, so Walmart, I need it to reject the WeWap and the 20 EMA, which is right there. So let's hope it does that. Amazon looking pretty weak, and we saw earlier on the daily there's that resistance line at 176.85, and you know, that may very well act as today's resistance. So keeping a close eye on Amazon to cut the long if necessary. PLTR is very strong, so I mean, we could even add over the highs here on PLTR, especially if you get over that. Yeah, I'm gonna try a small add here. PLTR, that high on pre-market is 31.57. 31.57 is the high, the pre-market high on PLTR. If we can get over that, man, we got, I mean, this thing can go to 32 bucks today. So I am now double the size on the PLTR long. Walmart rejected the WeWap, which is nice. That's what we want to see. Now we just need Amazon to hold this area. Nvidia doing well. Nvidia is riding that 120, so holding that as its support base. So that's nice. All right, PLTR, I might just, you know, I added here, and if this thing comes back down, I'm just gonna cut it and wait for a real move, because I don't want to sit here and get chopped up on this thing. I'm about roughly break even on this trade on PLTR right now. I'd rather take it off break even rather than, you know, let it come all the way down to the EMA to stop me, or VWAP. Rather not do that. I can always re-enter, you know, if it gives me another entry. NVIDIA, very nice. NVIDIA, we added to this long. Walmart might be a flip long over that 7350s area. I got out of PLTR, small loss on PLTR. I am out of the long. I just don't like this chop that's happening. Maybe we wait for a dip down into 3120s and then find a better entry in those areas, but yeah, I just don't want to give it too much rope and then have it stop me out, so I'd rather take a small loss and then look for another opportunity to get back in. Alright, taking some off NVIDIA here on this pop. I did add to the NVIDIA long, so I have double size on that NVIDIA long. So that is very nice, and I did add to Amazon long as well. So we're positioned pretty nicely on Amazon and NVIDIA. So maybe I should put NVIDIA up for you guys so you can see instead of PLTR now that we're no longer in it. Let's do that. Market looks pretty strong, and we talked about this earlier where it dipped down into the VWAP and then held the 20 EMA. So this is awesome. Like if we can continue to get a bounce higher, which the next area is 555. I mean, I don't know if I'll make it to 555 today, but we got blue skies, right? So I have not taken a exit on the Apple long yet. It's really close to that 225. That's where I have a limit order to sell some Apple there. So I'm trying to be patient here, but It just sucks, right? Like when it's like literally like a few pennies from your order won't fill. It's just so annoying when that happens. And NVIDIA is super nice. Let's mark out some levels here on NVIDIA. Like, let's look at this daily again. Okay, this is the daily chart of NVIDIA. We're over this resistance from this day. And anybody who bought puts in these areas is now officially underwater. And could see this as being the next level, 125 area. So depending on what kind of volume we get today. Yesterday was a nice, interesting candle here, like an inverted hammer. We get price open. Went all the way down here, about halfway to the previous day's price action, more than half, all the way down to 114s, and then a huge push for it to close almost where it opened. So a lot of buyers came in this area. And now we got so this could add some fuel to today's push up, since maybe we had a lot of put buyers here. Call sellers, they could be hurt now. I don't really have any lines on NVIDIA. Let's look at 30. Let's look at the 1 hour. Maybe we want to find some more lines here. So this line, yep, that's what we have. It does have this area here, which is probably put in pre-market, but we could draw a line here as well. And then yeah, the next area is clearly this. So yeah, there isn't much between here and here. So, and this is the area that we need to clear. We're well over yesterday's resistance areas of 118.50s. Let's see what the volume looks like here. Show volume. So volume is okay. It's a little bit higher in this candle than it was the highest candle here, which is a good sign. Let's look at the relative volume. The relative volume on NVIDIA is about 100%, so it's doing about average volume right now. But it's early, right? It's only 10:30 a.m. market time. So this could be if this is a high volume day for NVIDIA, then yeah, we could see it up. I mean, it's already up 2.4%. So I'm going to take a little bit more off of NVIDIA here. Since like I said, I had double my normal size here since I added to the NVIDIA long. So it's probably a good idea to take some off. Walmart rejected the 20 EMA and VWAP, so the short's still in. I'm still short Walmart. Slightly green on that position, but not much there. Apple, still looking to take an exit on Apple. It's kind of lingering near the highs. Here's what I'm looking at on Apple. I've got an order to sell right here. A few more pennies. Come on. A few more pennies, Apple. Get half of my long out there. I'll get a few more pennies. I mean, you know, if we get a push here on Apple, we get a push up on SPY, right? And vice versa. If SPY goes up, we can have Apple goes up. Apple go up. So Alright, the AMZN. Amazon, I'm taking a little piece off here on Amazon just because it's been... we've had some big range candles on Amazon that, you know, we had that big run up in, like this candle here. We had a big run up and then big run back down. So I took some off here just in case this sort of action happens again where we get a big run up and down and kind of chops around. If that's the case, I want to take pieces off in these areas. It's not such a smooth trend like it is here in Nvidia. It's more, or like, you know, an Apple, it's smoother. And then like Tesla, for example, is even better. Like just very smooth to the upside. So when it's like that, I feel, when I see this kind of action, I feel more comfortable like waiting for a bigger exit. But when it's like up and down like this on Amazon, I feel like it's smart to take at least some pieces off, like maybe 25%. Take those cells. So that's what I did. Apple, literally I need like 10 cents to exit, man. It's just 225.04 is where I have my order. 225.04. The ask is 224.98 right now. God, I want to feel so dumb if it doesn't hit. Boom. There, we just hit on Apple. Let's go. Took half off on the long on Apple. The long we took around 223.80s. So we got over $1 on that. We did get an exit on Amazon around right below 176. So that was nice. Taking a piece off on Amazon because now it is dipping back down. Nvidia blasting. I'm gonna sell a little bit more Nvidia here. Okay, took some off there. Yeah, that Amazon, you know, like we talked about, it's just so... Those two big range candles really made me feel like taking a piece off. So I'm glad I took some off there right at 176. Where did I take it off? Amazon, I took it off at 175.80. I took a third of my long off, actually more than a third. So that's good. Okay, so SPY showing a little doji candle at the top. That's not what you want to see if you're long. So could be a sign of... Okay, Nvidia approaching that resistance line we have at 121.56. So I'll be looking to take some more off there. I have about a third left of the Nvidia long. Amazon, I got about half, more than half left of the Amazon long. So Walmart still short. Still short Walmart. And it is just not doing much. Alright, NVDA. I'm definitely selling some here. So selling some NVIDIA, 121.52. Amazon, very nice. Very nice. Amazon, 130% RVOL. Gonna sell a small piece Amazon here since we're approaching that previous high. Okay, so now I got a little bit less than half on Amazon. And some really good longs today on the market, especially Tesla. But Apple was nice, Nvidia was nice too, so we did catch some good runners. NVDA, wow. Nice move there. This is the one that I added onto Nvidia, so I'm double size on Nvidia, double size on Amazon, And that's something I'm getting better at, is adding size to the trades that show the most promise, that I have more conviction on, that are better setups. I think that's going to be the key for me to grow as a trader, is to bet more when I have a better setup. Just looking at Apple here, I noticed something on Apple when I look at the daily. I noticed this line here. This is the high is 225.60. Yeah, so that's what we're running up into here on Apple, which we are long. We are long on that. We are long on Nvidia, Amazon. Okay, Apple showing some topping signs here with this red candle. Amazon looks great. Amazon looks great for a move higher. Let's look at its daily chart. Make sure we're not running into a brick wall, which we are. 176.85 brick wall. Then 179.38 next brick wall. So, Nvidia, this might be the end of this run. I think I'm gonna, I am gonna take off all of my Nvidia. Okay, I'm all out Nvidia. At 121.70 was my last exit. Why did I exit Nvidia? Well, I might kick myself in 30 minutes when it's at 123, but, you know, it's at the line. And for me, I think that's a good reason for me to get out if it's at a resistance area. So, watch, I'm gonna look like a genius. Top tick exit. Probably not. That rarely happens. SPY very strong here, so yeah, I mean we could potentially get a dip back on Nvidia down into this area. around lunchtime, where it might do this thing where it drops and then kind of goes sideways and then back up again. So that's another long setup that I like to take in the afternoon. So but for now, all out of that. Amazon here, you know, if it can break over this 176.85, man. And this is a classic bull flag on Amazon right here. I mean, this is what a bull flag looks like. Remove right extension. How do I do this? I don't do these a lot. Cancel right extension. Cancel. Boom. You got yourselves a little bull flaggy. Right? So, man, if you get some volume here, let's look at the volume here. Show volume. Ooh, look at this volume candle here for today. Much higher than the previous days, right? Wow. Much higher. Higher than this day, this day, this day, this day. Maybe this day had higher volume. 5.2. Today's did 5.1. So what happened that day? Wow, there's an ending volume here of this day. Wow, you don't see that often. What day was that? That was the 8th. Okay, so very nice trend here on Amazon. Well, there goes Nvidia, proving me wrong. That's alright. We got Amazon. We got our money on Amazon. Let's go. Well, the only thing that I don't like right now is my Walmart short. Don't like it. Because it ain't doing nothing. Let's take a look. Yeah, we got a downside move, rejection, consolidating near the lows, bump off the WMT, but now we got put in a higher low, in a higher high. So it really needs to, yeah, I mean, trades like this, I may just take this off break even here and, you know, not waste my time watching this thing. Yeah. Too big of a move, right? Too big of a move pre-market. and then there's not enough juice left for it to do anything when the market opens. So yeah, this thing doesn't move much here in the next 5 minutes. I'll just take it off and I can always re-enter. Here's the setup. We are still long Amazon, and that is looking very nice on Amazon. So we even got a little trend line going on Amazon if you look at it on if you look at this kind of a trend line we got going on near the lows, where it's kind of bounced off this boom boom boom. Now let's see if we can get upside breakout to 177. Volume has tapered off here on Amazon. Definitely tapered off here, which is normal. I mean, this is standard. Nothing out of the ordinary here when you see volume taper off. Especially it being almost 11 o'clock market time. It's 10:53 a.m. Eastern, so it's kind of what you expect, kind of things to slow down an hour before lunchtime. So Apple dragging down a little bit, Amazon pushing higher. So I got a sell order up here on Amazon near 176 and then near the high of day. So take some pieces off there and then we'll leave a little bit on for potentially a bigger run up. Apple dipping lower. My stop on Apple is going to be below 224. So Apple stop's going to be below 224. Let's look at that real quick. Get rid of this Walmart, which ain't doing much anyway. All right. Market. No red candles since it hit VWAP here. 10 o'clock market time. Okay, Apple consolidated near the highs. I took a lot of pieces off here, almost everything off Apple here, so I got maybe 20% left, maybe less. And now let's see if we get a bounce off this 224. If not, we're gone. Nvidia showing some signs of topping. Okay, interesting. The SPY and Nvidia chart look very similar, don't they? Especially the last 30 minutes or so. Okay, Apple, let's see if we can get down to this. These wicks are interesting. This is kind of what I look for support, 224. Very obvious area for support. PLTR, let's see what's happening with PLTR. Yeah, I mean, we got out of this, we went long on PLTR around 3130s, 3140s. So 3130s around here, we went, I think probably around here we went long. And then added 3140. And where did we exit? 3138 is where I stopped out. So long here, add, and stop. On this candle is where I stopped out. So we saved ourselves from here to here. So that's something that I'm learning to do now, is that if the trades don't work relatively quickly, obviously this is a 5-minute chart, so it takes a while for trades to kind of pan out and for the setup to play out on a 5-minute chart. But if it doesn't happen within like 15-20 minutes, and it's giving you this kind of action, you know, do I really want to hang out and hope? I don't think it's smart when it's doing this to like still leave your stop in, because it's pretty obvious, right? If this thing had enough buyers, had enough volume for it to go higher, I think it should have went. Like, here's a spot where it had an option to go. Okay, no, 3-bar pullback. Boom, this is a bar where it could have taken off. It didn't. Okay, pullback. This is a bar where it could have taken off. It didn't. Okay, this is a bar. So all these opportunities for buyers to step in and just, you know, shoot this higher, but it didn't. You know, I kind of, to me, it's kind of like stalling, where it's kind of running out of fuel. And I mean, it may continue up later, but you know, as a day trader, we're looking for stocks to move fairly quickly, right, in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes. And you know, of course, this all depends on how you configure your trade. So if you configure your trade to have a stop down here, then that's a different story. So I feel like there's no really right or wrong way to trade. I'm sure there's like a lot of different traders that trade many different styles, and many different styles work, obviously. So I think you just kind of have to focus on your own style and go with what works for you. So I did get out of the Walmart long that I had for a tiny loser, and that pretty much kind of sort of like a break even-ish. I'll show you guys what I did here in Walmart. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's dead. This thing is dead. Don't want to be hanging around here when it's just chopping me around. No point. Now, here's a cool thing that could happen on Walmart. Okay, here's a cool thing that could happen. Like, if this makes a push up here over 73.60 on some volume, now that would be interesting. Nice pop on Amazon. I sold some Amazon. Very nice. Very nice. I have a third size left still on my Amazon long. So I had to be super patient on this one, right? I mean, it took I got in like around here somewhere, right? When did I get into Amazon? When did I get into the Amazon long? I got into the Amazon long around 9:38. Just took another. So another one of my orders just filled on AMZN. So we just sold some more Amazon. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go. Alright, so next area, like I said, on Amazon, if it gets over this 176.85, I mean, we can see a push much higher, right? Volume picked up here. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I need to hold some of my Amazon for a little bit longer. I have an order to sell some at 177, and I will sell some here, but maybe just a tiny piece off. Ah, don't tell me Walmart's dying off. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Walmart, seriously? Gosh, Walmart making me look bad. Just, I closed my position somewhere around here, and then I was short, Walmart. Look at this, guys. So what did we talk about earlier? What did we talk about earlier? Classic bull flag, right? This is textbook bull flag right here on Amazon. We looked at it earlier on a 15-minute chart of Amazon. And we saw this bull flag. It's a lot easier to see things when you zoom out. Like, look at a bigger picture time frame. Look at 15 minutes, look at 30 minutes. And you really get a better idea of what's happening. Because when you're looking at the lower time frames, sometimes it's hard to see what's happening. Both ways, right? I mean, you can see things that might be breaking out or having trouble, which Amazon seems to be having here at our line of 176.85. But like I said, this is a classic example of a bull flag. You got a big run up pre-market, pop, and then some sideways and curl up action. Textbook bull flag. So let's see if this has continuation, right? It has any follow through of the bull flag breakout or pennant breakout or whatever you want to call it. This is like Kolamagi's big setup, right? That's what he always talks about. Bull flag breakouts, pennant breakouts. I believe that was his thing, right? Obviously on a bigger time scale, I think or time frame, I think he does probably would look at this on an hourly or maybe 4-hour charts. And obviously the daily, being a swing trader, obviously looks at the daily charts as well. But yeah, pretty cool here. This is a nice long setup today. Walmart's just gonna dump now, aren't you, Walmart? You're just gonna go down to like 72, right? Of course, yeah. No problem. Glad I could go for a little ride on that. not. Alright, Walmart. You got me. I'll bite. I'll short a little bit here for a break of low of day. You got me. Got me, Walmart. You got me to stick my hand in the cookie jar. Am I gonna get punished immediately here? Probably. Looks like it. Bounced right off that 50 EMA. Like we talked about earlier, like I want things. I did short Walmart here, and like we talked about earlier, the best trades just go immediately. So if this doesn't immediately flush, I'm out. So I'm giving it almost like no room. Like very little risk on this trade. Definitely not risking an R. Not even half an R. Not even a quarter R. If this doesn't go like now, I'm gonna be out here in the next like 30 seconds. This thing just doesn't dump. Okay, it's kind of lingering, which is not a good sign. This could definitely be a trap for shorts. Definitely looks like a short trap so far. Okay, a few more seconds. We got a nail biter. Do we get a move lower on? Ooh, PLTR losing. Losing yesterday's close. Okay, I'm out of Walmart because I'm just spending way too much time on this. But PLTR, I'm gonna try a little short on PLTR because it just lost. Yeah, Walmart definitely did not work out there. That's okay. So Palantir is yesterday. This is right at yesterday's close, and yeah, it's at PLTR's at yesterday's close, and I thought I had a study on Thinkorswim that shows the previous day's close. Wait, hold on a second. Where are we right now? Let's go to... Let me see if I can add that. Add previous day's close study so we can see it, because I do have it up on another monitor. Previous day's close, we're going to add that, apply OK, and we're going to go studies, edit studies, previous day close. I want to make it a line. Let's make it a dashed line. We'll make it yellow so it's kind of easy to identify. Oh wait, where am I at here? Hang on a second. Yeah, make it yellow. Make it a dashed line. Okay, so, ooh, nice move up on Amazon here. Very nice. And PLTR, super nice. So let's put the previous day's close. There it is now on PLTR. You guys can see it. This dashed line is the previous day's close, so I like to short when I see stock break below that, especially if we have a nice setup. So I did short PLTR. PLTR short working immediately. Very nice. I will look to cover some here pretty soon in case we get like that whipsaw action. Amazon, I still have some long left on Amazon, so what a super nice trade, Amazon. So we get that bull flag continuation. Let's go, bull flag. Okay, PLTR, what are we doing here? Are we gonna do a little fake out and rip back up to the upside? Because I will stop out of this break even if that's what you want to do, PLTR. You know what I noticed about trading PLTR is that it's very difficult to trade unless you have like good entries. It's like here, it's just like give us a nice move to the downside, but man, just immediately bounce back up. So I'm gonna cut it break even. So I'm out of the PLTR short. I did sell another piece of Amazon, so I got very little left here on Amazon. Okay, so what we've got here so far today, I mean, not so far today, but what we got now, what we have now right now as far as open trades is the Amazon long and an Apple long. So it's been a great day today. Almost all my trades have been winners, except Palantir and Walmart. But Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, really good. So PLTR, let's see. I mean, we, you know, keep battling this PLTR ticker, which, you know, like I mentioned, it's been a difficult trader for whatever reason. I mean, lower liquidity. Maybe more manipulated because of the lower price. I don't know, but look at this. I mean, this is a nice wick. If anything, this is a good long, right? So I'll try a small long here. I know I'm kind of flipping back and forth here a lot, but that's the benefit of day trading, right? Like flipping around and having, you know, being a retail day trader, one of our advantages is we can quickly change our mind about a position. Like Palantir, I thought, okay, it's going to be a short because it lost the previous close, right? And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, let's go. It's going to go down. And it didn't. In fact, it did a big wick off of a previous level. And it's going higher now. What is that previous level real quick? Let's take a look at this on bigger time frame. So, okay, so this is this area. Ooh, I see. That's where we got this line. But definitely an important level. It was a high from this day. So it's a high from another previous day. Looks like day before yesterday made a high at 30.84. So that's definitely going to act as a support level, which, and resistance level, kind of like it did here yesterday, and then it broke that, acted as support in the morning almost, and then bounced off a second time. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of how it's moving. You draw a trend line roughly. That's what I see. So it kind of held this line here, So 1, 2, 3 bounces this morning, and then it breached this line, but the price came back up to close over that. So I don't know, I'm not putting too much significance on this line that I just drew, but sometimes it helps, right? More so it helps for me to manage risk more than for trend lines. It's not really oh yeah, the price is now gonna go this way or that way. It's more so to where to put your stops. So you can still be wrong, but at least you have some quantifiable way to figure out where to risk. And that's what I like about trend lines. It's kind of like a tool that you use to, kind of like a ruler. Hey, I'm gonna measure this, and this is where I'm gonna, put my line in the sand, so to speak, and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily trade right off of trend lines, but I do like putting them on the chart to see if it gives me some, added confirmation either way. Alright, so Apple coming down. PLTR long is pretty much right at my entry. Amazon, I'm still long a small piece. Let's see what happens here on Apple, if we get a bounce or not. I have a small size left on the Apple long. You know what? I'll probably take off all of Amazon here. Yep, taking off all of Amazon. So the only trade I have left here is small long on Apple and small short on PLTR. Sorry, small long on PLTR. So 2 longs. But the market looking like it wants to dip down. It's about that time as well. It's almost lunchtime, 11:30. So I might just close all the trades here in a minute. So an update on the positions. We are along Apple and we're along PLTR. About break even on both of those. Apple, I got along around 223s, 223.80s, and that was from the morning. And we sold a lot of our shares at the highs, 225.13s. So we just have a small piece left from that. PLTR we got in after it tested that previous day's closing price here at 31. Took a short, didn't work, cut for break even and flip long on the formation of this large wick. So, and I'm all out of Amazon right now. So let's put Apple up since that's a trade we're in. Alrighty, folks. Just to give you an update on what's happening here today, we had a really nice day today. We had some excellent trades on Apple, Amazon, Nvidia especially. Amazon and Nvidia are the big winners for me today. Biggest winner being Amazon. On the long side, we have a small loser on Palantir and Walmart. So I think that's going to do it for me today. We're approaching the lunch hour. It's probably going to be sideways action for the next couple hours until maybe late afternoon we get some movers. So I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching, and like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Take care.